beautiful souls. I hope all of you are doing amazing. We are going to be doing a guided message from God today, and I am sorry that I have taken forever to get to doing this. And I'm sorry that it's been more random than it's been dedicated. But I've been busy and I've been doing a lot of other things, specifically trying to recalibrate my life in a sense. I've had a lot more time to reflect. I've had a lot more time to understand things at a deeper level. I've had a lot more time to expand my knowledge. I've been doing many things to like really up my health, and not just health like physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I've been trying to increase on all these things because the benefit of me in the position that I have, in a sense of me being able to read for you, the healthier I am, the healthier I can read for you, the healthier you guys can. You can benefit off that. All of us can benefit from the healthier, more influential, positive energies, right? And it's not that I wasn't positive before, but it's always a good thing to also enhance on things. You know, there's always room for more. So yeah, like I just been trying super hard to get back and on track with myself. And yeah, like I've had a lot of great like milestones that I've reached, and I have finally quit some things that I knew I needed to quit. And like vaping is one of them. I quit cigarettes 8.5 months ago. So like I've done really well, and like I've been trying to honor my body. I've been, like no matter what, even if you don't want it anymore mentally, your body still craves these things or has withdrawals over things. So like I've been going through those, but like I'm stronger than that, like mentally I am stronger. So I know that I don't need it, and I am not afraid of my emotions. So crying and stuff like that isn't something I was ever trying to run away from. Mainly I just think that I smoke cigarettes and vape to keep myself awake, because now that I've quit vaping altogether for like the last 15 16 16 or 17 days, I think I've been more tired, but like it's the stimulant that would keep me awake, right, keep me going. And there was this old programming mindset that made me believe that I had to do all these things to even be feeling like I was good enough for the day. And that's not true. That's not fair to myself to do that. I was tired most of my days, keep going. I was angry and brittle and bitter, and I mean brittle, like I was kind of falling apart, and it was an easier thing for me to fall apart quicker because I wasn't necessarily taking care of myself or napping when I needed to nap or really resting when I needed to rest. I always felt like I needed to keep doing this or doing that or doing. And that's ridiculous. I shouldn't have to feel that way. Like, even for myself, I'm good enough for me as I am. And me preaching that to the world, like I had to really reprogram and retrain my brain to know that's the case. That's the reality. We've all been conditioned. We've all been programmed, and me too. So that's one of the reasons why I know what I'm talking about when we talk about these things, because I can tell you what feels right and what feels wrong, what feels more godly aligned and what feels more manly aligned. And the man-made stuff isn't necessarily where I want to be. I want to be where natural God-made things are. I want to be all natural. I want to feel like I should feel. And I've been watching what I've been eating, and I don't really eat fast food, and I don't drink soda. The one thing that I do, and it's like, the one thing that I do actually do is drink like a rock star, but like 2 to 3 times a week at most, and that's if I can afford it at the time. And that's not very often. So yeah, but like an energy drink every now and then. That's the only thing. But mainly I'm a water drinker. I barely even drink milk. I like orange juice from time to time, hot chocolate. But yeah, mainly I'm just like water person, and if I can, I'll slip in there a energy drink. But that's only because I love the rock stars, the like strawberries and cream, orange cream, pina colada, those ones. Anyways, but it's like those are little treats. It's not an everyday thing. Like vaping was every day, cigarettes were every day. You know what I mean? So like just to quit all those things makes it easier, and like it's in more of a moderation. And I'm still getting satisfaction out of it, every now and again. But that's like the whole point of this. Okay, God, what is it that you would like us to get down? with the nitty gritty about the world. There are cycles that you're ending, and that's exactly what we were talking about. There's so many things I was just talking about that are cycles that I've finalized in my life. And we are in Leo season, so the world is Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio's energy. And yeah, like the Aquarius full moon is coming up on August 9th, and this is probably the ending, the completion for all these cycles that are ending. Like this will be the finalized ending, full completed cycle. Like it's done by that time. And then this is where you all start to begin something new. And some of you could be still closing out some, like I still have another chapter I'm going to be closing out by the end of Leo season, because I had talked about it with God myself. And there's just another thing that I know that I'm ready to no longer put in my body. And for the females, you guys would know what that is. It's BC, birth control. I don't really like talking about my life or personal things really, but here I am talking about it anyway. If you watch it, you watch it. If you don't, you don't. But that's another thing I do plan on quitting, because I don't want that in my body anymore. I know what it's doing. It's not allowing my body to be natural. And that's really something that I just would rather not have control over me. So yeah, there's so many more things but I wasn't fully ready to do that yet. I wasn't fully ready because there's other things I've already quit, right? So therefore my body's already going through enough right now. Once I quit that other thing in the end of Leo season, I know it's been about 6.5 years since I've been relying on that specific pill. So therefore I know that I'm going to be going through some withdrawals through that too, because your body just seems to go through everything once it's been used to something for so long. And so that will be another cycle I'll be ready to close out after this full moon in Aquarius comes through and rides itself out. And I still have a whole extra, amount of days for my body to recalibrate. But the world is also new beginnings. So all these things that you've closed out have opened up new rooms and new ways for new beginnings to enter, and possibilities and opportunities. The hangman, and you guys are seeing all these new beginnings, new opportunities, new possibilities, and new outcomes, like these things that are like, oh, these are different types of outcomes that can happen. And you're looking at it from a whole new perspective. You actually were willing to sacrifice old things, and it was really what you were sacrificing was unhealthy habits. Okay, and these are private achievements. Exactly, like this was private for me, because I don't really want to share it with the whole world, but I am right now, because God has been telling me to share. Here I am getting the chills. God has told me to share some of the things I've been going through myself, and stop trying to be so secretive. It's not that I'm secretive. It's just like some of the things I know in my life, I just keep it as my business because it's my business, and your business being your business is really like a I don't even know what the word is for that, because I don't really talk with like slang, but it's kind of like a big win for yourself, because you're not sharing with the whole world what you're doing, but you share it with yourself. And when you know what you're doing for yourself, you feel much more proud, because you're not really looking for external validation, which is something I really don't look for. I don't really care what other people think, because I wasn't one of the ones that would be like, I'm going to quit smoking cigarettes and then try to quit and then, go right back to it. So only 3 times did I ever do that. And finally, the third time I officially quit. I was ready. I knew I was ready. The first 2 times that I did say that, they were quite a while apart from each other. And then I realized I'm not going to say until I'm really ready to do it. And I've seen plenty of people around me do that. And it was really kind of more of a disappointment to see that, I guess. And so in my own mind, I had programmed it to never say unless I was truly ready, because I didn't want to disappoint other people. Like some of the people that would say that disappointed me, and I didn't want to be disappointed by them either. And I wanted them to have their choice. So there's been things that I've had to reprogram with that too, and be like, okay, I can't control them, and they're going to say plenty of things, and if that's the case, that's on them. I mean, it's really the fact that I don't rely on words anymore, especially from people. And the only words I know that I can rely on are from me, because I know what I'm saying is truth. But I know that actions are the only thing you can really look at somebody and know what is really logical is their actions. Leo's energy, though, Pisces energy too. And the thing is like, for some of you, could be just like me. You could have Pisces in your 5th house. Okay. Anyway, I know I didn't see that one. That hesitated too quickly. Some of y'all do that. Page of Wands. So God is telling you to be more, for the things that you quit, for some of you, you're feeling more energy come to you. And some of you may not know what to do with this energy. The high priestess is on the bottom, because the energy that you're increasing on, like your energy for your psychic field, for one, your psyche, your energy for your mentality, so your thought process, it's almost like your thoughts are now thinking more wider, like a wider range of thoughts happening. And emotions, your emotional range is now starting to open up, so you can feel like you're about to cry. And this is just something I've kind of been experiencing myself. Usually if I'm about to cry, I'm crying for a good maybe 5 to 10, 15-ish minutes. Okay, but recently I find myself tearing up, and then I'll find myself in a whole different mood within like seconds of each other. And it's kind of like the emotional aptitude or altitude or something that I'm shifting and leveling up to or ascending with. Because consistently energy and frequencies, they're changing all the time. So I'm getting more like anchored into the true natural rhythm of emotions, of mentality. So the thoughts and the feelings, and then it comes and hits with the physical too. So you can feel something physically slightly for a moment. Like I have had some headaches, migraines, because of the, withdrawals that I was going through. But I'm not affected by it, weirdly. Like I feel it, but I'm not totally affected by it. It's not dragging me down. It's not pulling me down. Like usually a migraine in the past would definitely make me want to sit down. Like I don't want to deal with things right now. I don't want to see bright lights, Noises are a different story for me. Sometimes if there's a pounding headache and there was noise, that's a different story. But there's different types of headaches. There's different types of migraines. I've had so many different types in so many different areas of the head. And I've learned to know what headache, what area and what it's linked to. This could be dehydration, you're not getting enough water, or you didn't sleep enough, because sometimes that happens. If you don't sleep enough, your body's like, oh, I can't do this. And so the first thing that starts to shut down is like your brain parts. They're like, I can't do this. So the nervous system starts to like feel like it's not functioning properly because it's exhausted. And there has been other headaches. Stress headaches are a real problem. I really don't like those. Or if you ever have like meltdowns or like freak out moments and you screamed your head off, you have like that weird pounding sensation in your head. Okay, plenty of headaches, plenty of different reasons of why they happen, but your energy field is leveling up. So even if you do have a headache, you're not being held back by it. Even if you do have a tummy ache or maybe a little bit of teeth pain or gum pain, or if you're having maybe ear pain, I don't know, because a lot of you are gonna have different ones. It could be something about your knees, it could be something about your joints. Some of you could be dealing with like, period, like for females, that could also be another thing, but it's not holding you back like it normally would. Like there's things you're noticing, like your energy field is really acquiring a higher level of strength, so therefore it's not really allowing certain things to affect it like it would if you were under, like, so whatever you've quit, whatever you stopped, it was unhealthy for you. It really was, because it was making your whole entire system out of whack and out of alignment, and wasn't even linking itself to natural rhythm. So this is what God's message is to you, that you finally were aware with the high priestess, and your energy feels coming back. So you could even have more energy yourself physically. Like you could be working out more. You could be utilizing that as working out more. Like if you guys are just needing to be told that, which is something I've also been doing and interpreting into my everyday life. I already have, but like now I'm doing more. Now I feel like I can do more without running out of breath faster. Like I feel more like, what's the word, stealthy than I did before. Like that's what's happening. Like your stealth level. And I'm also feeling, because we are in Leo season, right? The fire is amplifying. Sorry, I had to turn the TV down a little bit. But yeah, this is giving me that you guys are having a sudden influx of energy, of warmth, of passion, of motivation, creativeness, insight. There's so much more insight coming. The insight that you guys are going to be receiving is beautiful, because it's not just insight that you're going to be saving for yourself. This is insight you're getting for like people in your life. And there's going to be things that are going to be spoken. This Page of Wands is giving me, the vibes of like messenger, right? So yeah, what you're getting is insight. Isn't just insight for yourself, it's for others. It's literally, you are going to be out in public some random place, and you're going to get a thought across your mind. You're not going to be hesitant to say anything either, but you're going to say whatever. Somebody's just going to be standing right in front of you, and I'm getting like brown hair, glasses, like female, I don't know, 5'5", 5'6", maybe a little bit shorter than that. But like, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, there was a message that came to me, and I just heard how proud someone is of you. Like, and it's going to be, this is insight. You're getting insight. You're getting divine spiritual insight from the other realm. And these energies are speaking through you to speak directly to the energies that you come across. Yeah, some of these people may be shocked. Some of them may even look at you funny, but that's okay. You're saying what you need to say. You're divinely orchestrated to say these things. This is not for other people to judge you. This is actually for God to know exactly that you're doing your purpose, you're fulfilling your purpose, you are saying what you know you need to say. Some of you may just be a compliment, like you just feel the urgency to say, I love those jeans, or I love that top. Oh my gosh, I love your hair. The way that you did your hair is so beautiful today. Or the makeup, or whatever it is you're complimenting, but something is like, I'm getting the chills again. Whew. You guys, I am so into this right now. And this is exactly how much more we're going to be getting into it. That's why I've been doing what I've been doing. Like, I'm enhancing that intuitive psyche of mine. And we're all getting into it together. And I love it because I feel that so strongly. Whew. But, your high guardian priestess over here, that's what she's here to do. And that's why I'm here to restore your faith and help you guys limit critical thinking and that. So you guys have missed out on opportunities and chances in your life because of criticalness from yourself or from others, or even looking for outside opinions. And that's actually held you back from some of your persistence towards the things that have been important to you. But you felt like you had to put less importance towards it because of outside validation, and now you guys are revealing these energies to yourself. You're acting with more passion, more love, more self-love too, so you don't really look to other people and think that they need to be the ones that tell you you're good enough. You already know you are. Yeah, you guys are seeing a lot more clearer, especially people that are ungrounded and insecure. You have that Queen of Cups energy that you want to spread love all the time, but you also realize that your hermit modes are very important too, because you having time alone to reflect, to recharge your battery, that's one of the most important things for yourself. Otherwise, you guys can find yourselves feeling very miserable and depressed and drained of your energy, And since you already know what that feels like, most of you have found that interdependence to connect to God, so that connection with God is the most strong because of other people in the past draining you. So you had no other choice but to turn to him and grow something phenomenal, which is your wish fulfillment in all of its senses. So communication is coming quickly to you. For some of you, you've had a lot of divine delays, divine pauses. They're not to make you feel like you're being punished. They're actually for something that's better happening. It's like something is getting prepared for you that's better. So some of you may feel like you missed out on an opportunity or missed out on something that was really important to you, or you thought it was. But the one thing that I'm going to tell you, that I've been talking to God with this too, and I go, God, if I really was supposed to be there, I'd be there. If I was supposed to be camping, I'd be camping. If I was supposed to be at the lake, I'd be at the lake. Like if I was supposed to be there, I would be there. If I'm meant to be there, I will be there. So if I wasn't there, there was a reason why I couldn't be, and I was being divinely protected, or there's something better being prepared for me, and that's okay. So during the time I'm going to occupy my time, I'm not going to sit there and wish that I was somewhere that I'm not and waste my time thinking I should be somewhere I'm not. So I'd rather occupy my time and enjoy whatever I'm doing in the time that I have it, because that's what being and living in the present is. And that's what I'm trying to prove to God anyway, because that's the purpose. That's the point. To live presently knowing that really the future and the past aren't even mine. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I can't hold the future. It's not mine to decide what's going to happen. It may be mine when I get there, but it's not mine now. In the past, it's no longer mine anyways because I'm not going to hold on to it. So it was mine at one point and it was nice while I had it, but now I'm in the present where I need to embrace all the things that one day will become the past. And also, every little moment that I may count actually improves my future. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I hope that you guys enjoyed this message. I hope that you guys got some clarity, some reassurance about what's happening, and I hope you guys are ready and excited for these new beginnings that are coming your way, because all these new opportunities and possibilities, like these doorways that are opening up for you guys, is really beautiful. And I am excited to see where all of this energy, through all of us amplifying together as a collective cosmic soul tribe, takes us. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day.